Hello, my name is Resilan Bearcat, and this is my first playthrough for the Rise of the Darkfog expansion for Dyson Sphere Program. This is the Albalda playthrough series. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Okay, we've got several things we want to accomplish today. First, we're going to actually swap out these diamonds right here to use our fractal, let's see what it is, Kimberlite. We're going to change that to use Kimberlite. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to eliminate our Dueterium farm. Since we got Dueterium coming from a gas planet now, we don't need Dueterium coming in from the fuel farm. And then the third thing we want to do is get rid of all the yellow proliferation and switch over to green proliferation. So anywhere that's using yellow proliferation, we want to get rid of it, and we want to use green proliferation as well. We will produce proliferation on our home planet and then export it out, and then we won't produce it here, even though this is our manufacturing planet. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to design a plant to do this differently. We don't need any of this. So we're going to just take all of this out. I don't think I have a blueprint for making this from Kimberlite. So we'll take that out, we'll take that out, take that out. Very good. All right, with that in place, we will still export those, but we won't need coal anymore. We will instead want Kimberlite. And what we're going to do is this is going to be local storage, remote demand, and let's see. Let's just fill it up. I don't see any reason not to at this point. We've got a lot of it incoming. With that in place now, let's see. This is going to be a smelting process. Let's drop a smelter down and look at the thing right quick and see what we have. If we actually do this from the Kimberlite, that is going to be two items produced every second and a half from one item in. So I think the thing to do is it's one in, two out. So I have to double the belt. So a 6 belt in becomes a 12 belt out. And then it would take 9 of them to fill up the 12 per second belt. I believe that my math is correct on that. All right, so with that being the case, with the 12 per second, what we're going to do is I am going to design this to be kind of a medium tier blueprint. We're still, even though we really are kind of in the end game now. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and do a couple things here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of research. Let's go ahead and activate this and do universe exploration, just so that we can see everything that we have. And then let's come down here, drive engine. Let's increase our mecha warp speed. We'll let those two things run, just so that we've got some science running. Yay! We're researching green stuff. And then I have one other thing we're going to throw in the queue. Hold on, before we do that, I'm chasing rabbits, which I wasn't going to do. The other thing I want is this planetary spotlight mining, or photon spotlight mining. That is a game changer. We want to put that in there. We'll leave the rest of it for another time. Right now, that's going to be the things that we do. All right. Now, with that, we are going to fill up a belt of 12. So the way I'm going to design this is let's bring 6 out here, and we'll bring the Kimberlite out right here. And just for now, just so that I have something to do with it, let's put the coal in here, local supply, remote supply. We'll throw that in there, and we'll also throw the energized graphite in here. And this is just so that it goes somewhere. I don't want to throw it out. And then the diamonds we'll throw back in there. There, we're just cleaning up our inventory a bit. Very good. All right, we're going to take a belt of 6 out there, and I'm gonna duplicate this on each side. So we're going to take 6 out on this side as well. Now we're going to need 9 of these to do this. So we're going to start right here and just come down here and do 9 of them. 9 of them right there, just like that. Now this right here is our space warpers. We do want the space warpers over here, but let's rerun that. There we go. Get that out of there. All right, so that it's not in our way. And then what we're going to do is this should fill up a belt to 12. And we'll one too far. There we go. rotate that in that side. And we'll bring this in here. There we go. Very good. And then let's see. This will be diamonds from the kimberlite. We'll copy that in there, and then we'll put our sorters in. And it's 2 per second out. So we got 1 per second in. And then if we got 2 per second and a half, these would work, but let's use the faster sorters, especially as we're filling the belt up. Do that there. And then let's see, let's take this here, rotate the thing that way, collide with another object. Alright, we got planetary explore, we got the universe exploration. Alright, well, we'll do it this way. We will manually hook it up. I'm not sure why it was colliding. Doesn't really matter. Oh, my belts don't go down far enough, so we're missing an input down here. Let's come fix that. That needs to come to there. That needs to come to there. And then we just need... Alright, now, some power poles. And this little design will be done. And we'll save a copy of this blueprint. I'll do that off camera. No, you've seen me do that before. There's my power poles. We now have a nice little blueprint. You could proliferate it if you wanted to. Now I don't really need to proliferate this. That should be producing 12 per second. Let's see if it's actually filling that belt up as it gets all the way down through there. It's getting more in here than it's backing up in there. Alright, that doesn't appear to be backing up any. Very good. Oh, that's full. Why is that full? Because all of the sorters are on the wrong way. Well, that's what happens sometimes. So we'll set our components here to just erase sorters. And just sweep down through there and take off all the sorters. Then we'll come right over here and take our green sorters and put them back in here. Now I could do alright, there we go. Beautiful. It's filling up. Now because these things... Alright, that should be... Empty these things out and make sure they're running properly. Yeah, it's emptying. That's emptying. Beautiful. Now I will take all of these and drop them right in there. Alright, we have plenty of diamonds and we have changed that over to be done from this particular, from a different blueprint. Now we're going to go change our deuterium. We've got let's go find our deuterium plant. Let's see, where is my deuterium plant? Let me zoom out a little bit here and find it's a big monstrosity. It's right over here, okay. Now I could continue making deuterium the way I am, but that's, and I think what we are going to do, I think I'll leave that here, but what I'm going to do is come right in here, a little small area right in here, and we're going to start making deuterium fuel. No, I take this back. I don't want to leave this way. I don't need this. Since I've got deuterium being made naturally, I think I've got enough deuterium. Even if I didn't, I don't need this much deuterium stuff here. So we're going to take at least half of this out. Let's go ahead and erase half of this facility. And let's just start taking this out here. We'll delete all of that. And it starts... There we go. Now we can erase this, and this. All right, now we've got a ton of things here on the ground. That's just a lot of hydrogen. So I tell you what we're going to do. For the moment, let's come right here. Where's our storage? Got some of these. And what we're going to do is come right over here. Just build a stack of those. Then we're going to come right here. I'm going to use this thing right here. I'm going to put a power facility on it. Like that. And see, it is filling up. It is picking things up. Very good. And with that, what I will do then is let's take a belt right out of here. Oh, nope, we'll take that like that. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And we'll just grab a few of these. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. There's a few of these I wanted. There, like that. Now then. Actually, I need... No, let's do it this way. I want to be able to take full advantage of this. Take this over here like this and like this. Now then. There's no sorters there. Okay. I'm having a little bit of trouble doing what I want to do here. This'll work. I'll get there eventually. Get that in there, get that in there. Okay, there we go. Now, we're just pulling that stuff out of there. Now, we can get this out of the way. We'll throw all this stuff in here. Oh, well, there we do have a problem there. Let's see. That should be set filter. Set filter. Set filter. Okay, so all of those are hydrogen. Okay, and let's see. Take that out of there. There we go. Now then, the deuterium will stay in here, but the hydrogen it'll pick up and get rid of. Okay, good. And what we can do then, well, we got that facility out of there. We got the facility on the other side out. Now what we need to do here, we want to build deuterium fuel rods. I don't need a huge supply of these, but we'll build a few. And these require titanium alloy and super magnetic rings. So what I want to do is bring over titanium alloy. We'll import a little bit of this. And we'll bring 500 of these. It's going to be remote storage, local demand. There we go. And we want super magnetic rings. These. Bring 500 of them as well. Remote storage, local demand, there we go. Now that's going to be really nice. And then what's going to go in here is, these are going to be deuterium fuel rods. And local demand, local supply, and we'll make 2,000 of them. We're going to leave this here as it is. And what we're going to do, let's go over to the other side now and erase this. Although I think this is out of range of my item that picks it up. It is. Okay, we'll have to sort things manually for what we're going to do here. But let's go ahead and clean up. We just don't need this much. So we want to get rid of this. Sweep down through there like that. Okay, very good. With that, let's see. We'll transfer all those things over. Cleaning out our inventory, and then we're going to do the same thing. That line can come out of there, and all of that can come out. Let's see. All right, we did all of that, and then we have transferred all of it over here, and we got a bunch of deuterium in there. That's okay, and we have a whole bunch of deuterium there. Being supplied. It's going somewhere, but not much of it's going anywhere. So we'll continue to burn off some deuterium. We'll leave that deuterium plant here, but let's build some deuterium fuel rods here now. We've stored off the things that we needed. Let's see, photon spotlight. Okay, well, let's do a little bit more research. We'll focus on upgrades for a while since we've got a whole bunch of upgrades we can do. Let's go ahead and do the mecha core. Let's go ahead and do inventory capacity. Let's do a distribution range and the logistics carrier engine 5, 6. We won't be able to do 7. And this right here we'll do. So we'll do a whole bunch of logistics carrier things. We'll go ahead and do veins utilization. Can't do research speed. We don't need any of the Darkfog things yet. And we'll do the. We are getting ready to start doing planetary shields, so we'll put that one down there too. All right, we're just going to do upgrades for a bit. All right, now then, we've got all of this extra deuterium that needs to go somewhere. So let's change this configuration around. That's my. Oh, wait. Let's see. That right now is. We're just going to bring this right here. We'll take this out of here. Take the filters out. And then what we're going to do, run this here. This is just easier than picking it up manually. Let's run all the deuterium out of there. Okay. With that out of the way, we can now come build what we want to build. So we'll build it over here on this side. It'll be easier. While that's running, what we're going to need to do right here is bring 2 belts out. So let's go ahead and bring the belts out, and then what we're going to produce. We only need 1 of each, so let's just bring a line of 6, and let's bring 6 titanium alloy. We'll bring it down through here like this, and then we will bring magnetic rings. Did you what? Okay. Let's swap it around like that. Bring it out on this side. Now then, let's get one of these production items right here. What we'll do is we'll put this in here. We're not going to proliferate this. I'm going to put 6 of them in. I don't know how many I need, but we're about to find out how many I need. Alright, deuterium fuel rods. Let's see what we need. It takes 12 seconds to make 2 items. So I'm going to need 12 of those to make this. Oh no, that would be. It takes 12 seconds to make 2. So if I had 12 of them, that would be producing 24. And instead I'm going to make, what we're going to do is 12 per second. So I only need 6 of those. All right, that's all I need right there. And then I need 20 per second for each one of these. 20 over 20 seconds. Let's see, if I need 20, 6, that's 120 over 12 seconds. That's 10 per second. So I need a belt of 12 of the deuterium. And what we'll do is we'll bring the deuterium out the backside. We'll bring it out right there, right down through here to here. All right, very good. And then we have, that'll be our deuterium coming in. 3 per second. This will be more than enough on the inbound. I don't have to hook all those up. Let's see, let's get one of these here and here. And then I need the outbound belt. And it should fill up a belt of a 6. Belt 6, and we'll just bring this back around here and right in there. All right, and I can repeat this. I can extend this and build more things if I need to. So let's see, I'll bring the outbound there. We'll copy this blueprint, put that in there like that, and then wait a minute, why didn't that copy? Oh, because some of those already rose like it. Put that in there. It collides with another object. Why does it collide with another object? Probably because the line doesn't go down far enough. Yeah. Oop, that was wrong. Stop. Stop. Man, those pop-ups. I really wish they'd do something about that. That actually is very annoying to me. When that thing pops up and it does like that, I'm in the middle of trying to click and do something, it messes up the pattern that I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Now they go in there correctly. Let's get some power poles. And that should be producing deuterium fuel rods now. Let's see if it is. I may be starving the belt, we'll see. 3 per second, it takes 12 seconds. That's more than enough. Let's see what we got. We got our first deuterium fuel rods. Look at those things going down through there. Very nice. Alright, this one's running full speed. This one has not gotten past it. How many is it going to hold before it goes further down the line? An interesting question. So staying steady. Let's see what it does here. This is just secure. Oh, well, it did go past now and feeding the last two slightly. I think this will eventually saturate. It's just going to take it a minute because it looks like it'll hold up to 80. Yeah, now it's saturating. Okay, that's what I thought. It just took a little bit because of the feed. We should be good here. All right, it's feeding in. Let's see if it starts feeding them out. Do I have... We'll see very quickly if I actually did my math correctly. And there's every chance that I messed up my math. I did it very quickly. So if I want to produce 6 per second, I need 36 machines to do that. Yeah, I certainly did that incorrectly. And it will only require let's see. Okay. A little bit incorrect. That's not producing 6 per second. With 6 of them, I am producing 1 every 6 seconds. Still a good number. Let's, I don't know that this belt here can support doing 6%. Well, actually, I know it can't support doing that. So let's see. 1 per second is 6 machines. 2 per second would be 12 machines. And 12 machines is going to require more than... It would require a 30 belt to feed it. Yeah. Alright, well, let's put this in here. Let's try to do 2 per second. So what we'll do, now we're going to use the blueprint system. We're going to come right in here. But let's see, hold on a second. Let's extend... Oh, that's actually a green belt. Bring that down to here. Bring this in like this. Just extend it by 1. We're going to use the scissors. We're going to cut this right here. Cut. Use now. We're going to put that entire section in there again. The power pole won't build, and that's fine. We'll just hit Shift Enter. It'll slam this thing in there. Alright. And then with that, we've got to upgrade this belt. Upgrade, upgrade. Oh, I had a yellow belt in there. Alright, there we go. That's a belt of 30. That should be producing 2 per second. Honestly, for deuterium fuel rods right now, I think that's enough. Let's see how that works with our incoming deuterium. We do seem to be consuming deuterium. We do have a remote supply, local supply. So the deuterium, we want to do remote demand. I want to start bringing this in. Oh, wait a minute, that is not going to work. I do need remote supply. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely producing less deuterium than I'm consuming now. I've got the hydrogen coming in. So we'll monitor this a little bit. So this is not bad, but we can see that deuterium, we've got things remote supply, so we're producing deuterium. Oh, we're just burning it down. In transit, I would really like to turn this into a, but I don't know, I mean, local demand, so something's using it. Local supply. If I do remote demand, I should be able to do that. Let's see, I should have space warpers coming in here. Where are my space warpers at? Got space warpers. I've got them over here on a belt. Let's see. All right, that right there. That is providing them. So let's bring them in over here on a belt. Okay. I can use the other side of this facility, but if I do, I'm going to be using all of my other belts. Space warpers. I feel like I can fit it in right here. This is an interesting way to do this. Oh, it won't fit. Thought I would be able to fit it in there and run the belt in that way. But that didn't get my space warpers. Alright, well then. Let's see. How am I going to get space warpers in here? Here's what I'm going to do. I can't run a belt down through there because that is full up. Trying to figure out how to reuse the most of this tower. I need space warpers in this tower. I'm going to be out of deuterium here very shortly. And I would like to be burning the deuterium fuel rods as a fuel source. I want to be producing a whole bunch of those. Let's see. Let's cut the line here. Oh, nope. Let's not cut it there. Okay, we just stopped the production down at the end. I'm going to see if that stabilizes the draw on the deuterium. It does. So let's do this right over here. I tell you what we'll do. How close can I put another tower? Oh, I can put one in right there. Interesting. Oh, and I don't want that. Clear, 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 and clear. All right, so what I want to do here is bring in deuterium. That is going to be remote demand local storage. This is just for bringing in deuterium. We're going to put this right here. And I have none of this coming in. And then we're just going to put 25 of those in. So the only thing it's going to do is bring these things in right here. This might also be an interesting way to bring in my items that I need for the space warpers. I want space warpers in here. Now, I actually think that the deuterium fuel rods, I'll tell you what I should do. Let's do this instead. Let's reconfigure this run. We're going to take that right there and this right here. And we're going to bring this down through here and into this tower. And this will be the deuterium fuel rods. What are we doing here? This is a little bit of a mess, but hey, sometimes this happens. I can always clean it up later. Let's put the deuterium fuel rods, local supply, remote supply. I'm going to make 2,000 of them. That hasn't changed. All right, I've got the different things in here. Now I want space warpers to come in here right between these two machines. What we'll do is we'll put a box right there. Now then, into here. Back of item. Look, I got plenty of belts. There is more research completed. The science research is going away. So we're making fairly good progress here. We are at the end of the time that I wanted to have for this video. So let's put the box on this. We didn't get the proliferation done, but we will get that done in the next episode. Last thing we're going to finish up here is we are going to bring in some proliferation right here. We will set a filter on this to, oh, this is space warpers. Space warpers. There we go. And then transportation drone right here. We will import this. It's already got a filter set on it. That'll come in there, and that should feed space warpers in there. And then this is remote demand. So that's the Dueterium. That's coming from Ogda, but I'll probably have to go back to Ogda to get the things in there. Dueterium is still not coming in. I need Dueterium. So we're going to fix that in the next episode. That'll be one of the things to fix. I may fix that off camera, and then we'll do something else in the next episode. The next episode is going to be about the photon miners, because before we set up on, we want to get those producing. We'll be back. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.